What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. A video I can't believe I can make. You could show this to a block of cheese without one word said by me. The cheese block could figure out what's happening. This tweet EA hates. I know they do. July 2nd, before the game's release, understand. Sean Grady comes out in response to the fixed Madden franchise trend on Twitter and promises they are going to commit to fix this game mode. It's now October 8th. Today, GIANNIS is put in the game. Okay, we all knew this from yesterday. However, I want you to look at underneath this, tightly yet tantalizingly in the next tweet. Oh, here's some title update information. You know, we don't want you to see that, though. We want you to see this. We want you to see the flash. We want the casual fans brought in. Look at what we're doing. Here's GIANNIS playing football. Right, but what they don't want to show you is this. The actual updates, the actual hard work. Right, not just putting bright colors in a tall player in the game. Right? You ever ask yourself why other games like NBA 2K don't need crossover players brought in? Because they have a quality product for the most part. They have customers that are happy for the most part. Sure, there's people that are upset with microtransactions, but that's going with every game except Star Wars. However, I want to show you this. General stability improvements. This is months of this, guys. What are these general stability improvements? Because if you can't tell me what you fixed, then you didn't fix anything. Significantly reduce the amount of ties that could result from simulated games. That to me sounds like a game logic issue. So why are we in October and we're just having simulated games that don't end in ties being corrected? But the next one is my favorite. Because we all know there's a community member who also happens to work at EA that actually builds a channel based on franchise. So how is it possible that somebody that should literally be making their complete living, both working for a company and promoting themselves on YouTube in a game mode, can't figure out that the draft bar at the bottom of the screen went away when you exited it? The sole purpose of the draft, you understand, is to see who's being drafted by other teams so that you can make changes to what you're doing and remove players from your board. Yet EA doesn't have that quite mastered. I mean, from the beginning of the draft, in any sport, it's shown you who has been drafted in some way, shape, or form. Usually a ticker, a crawler at the bottom of the screen. EA struggles with this concept. They can't get it in the game right. I mean, if that's not pathetic enough, to bring this full circle, you have EA paying for the privilege to be the exclusive provider of simulation NFL football. And before they add a single new feature to an already broken and basic franchise mode, they are bringing in NBA players. It defies logic. It's beyond an insult to customers. It's a company filled with people working on a game that do not care about their job. Because if anyone in that actual department working on this game cared, when GIANNIS' name came across their desk, they should stand up and say, no, we're not putting this in the game because it makes us look bad. Because our game isn't to this point yet. We don't want to have any more pushback from a community that's already frustrated with a poor product. That already isn't holding itself to the level of a game built in 2008 or 2005, which I showcased last night. A game that right now is broken on every single level of pass you can think of. Whether it's the pocket, the movement, the blocking, the defensive back, the catching. I've got a video coming up at the premiere, 7 o'clock. Every aspect of the passing game is broken down and shown with X's and O's how it's broken. An NBA player doesn't fix this, guys. Hard work does. Reprogramming does. Passion for your game does. Caring about your product does. And that's something right now, it's not coming out of EA Sports. It's just not coming out of EA Sports. We've asked for a very long time for a change. You know, at this point, just let someone else get the license. I'm confident that any company can come into the marketplace and in a few years rival, if not best, what EA has in terms of logic in a franchise mode. We've seen it happen time and time again. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And you know I will be back because EA Sports is going to continue to put the stupidest things in its game so I can sit here every afternoon practically and make a video because I guess next month Gallagher is going to be put in the game where he can smash a football. You know what? I'm not even going to give him ideas for free. In the week with more commentary.